Ah!
When I'm with you, I don't wanna be with white hair and a hopeful smile. You're inside, so you're outside. All you need, a pleasant
Hello, hello, hello. Can anybody hear me? Sorry about that. What's up? Can anybody hear me? Can I get a one in the chat? How's the audio? Loud, clear? Cool, 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 cool. What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome in. How are you? How are you? How are you? I haven't been on in quite a while. I've been just too busy. Haven't really been able to find the time. I keep telling myself, hey, I didn't get to do a last stream of 2025. I didn't get to do a first stream of 2026. I just been caught up with life. I haven't been able to really do shit much on here. I've been around supporting here and there, but for the most part, I haven't been able to build back on my own shit. Quietly minding my own business, and I mean, uploading on the community, uploading the shorts. But overall, I haven't been doing. I did do a live stream, but it was a game stream, and those don't get much traction to begin with. So it's like more or less a throwaway. Not so much, but for the most part. Let me shout out everybody into the chat real quick. Shout out to Creative Solutions. We appreciate you stopping by. You're a real one. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't really have much of a specific topic to cover. More or less, just an open panel, open topic. But before we get into all that, the whole debauchery of what is to possibly come, I, for the most part, have been minding my own business, handling private issues, and not to get too deep into all that, but overall, I like to say that the exercise routine has been consistent. I've been listening to a lot more of Mike Mentzer's advice. Probably get a song word to you, but yeah. Just been chilling, you know what I mean? Working out, eating a bunch of other stuff. So if there's anything y'all want to cover, everything else has been covered to like nauseum at this point. The same topic has been the topic for like a couple weeks already. I'm over it. I'm over it. I like don't care anymore. I'm not hating on nobody for covering the topics that they cover, right? That's their thing. I'm not there to bitch complain. I go to support, and you know what I mean? But if you're new here, this is your first time, I'm the I'm the black sheep of the space. I'm the, not literally black, but you get the phrase. I'm not the guy who reviews other people's content. I don't watch what other YouTubers are doing and I provide a commentary on it. Nah, I'm the outside guy. I'm not really of the space, right? I'm there. I'm over there, but I'm not of there, if that makes any sense to you. The men versus women, this YouTuber versus that YouTuber. This guy crashed out at that guy's panel, and anything pretty much. I just don't want to talk about what everybody else has already been talking about, right? I haven't done this in quite a while, so this shit feels like hella new. Yeah, more or less, right? I guess that's the best way to put it, honestly. To be very blunt, straightforward about it. I've just been chilling for the most part. I'm not even there for the whole time anymore, right? I'm not there for a good half an hour or so, then I just go do my thing. And I recently got past 800 followers on IG. I sound like a douchebag. uh, just hit over 600 over here. So I've been, quiet, out of the way, making my home in the bushes. I'm not much of a football guy that much anymore. I'm really not. So I couldn't begin to tell you. Go team, whatever your guys' team is. I'm not there for the sports. I go grub on some fat food and just leave. Yeah, go team. I'm not really. What up, A-Dub? How you doing, bro? Oh, also, if you're new here, if you would like a wrench, it's a one-time fee of $5 to the Cash App, and or if a wrench for wrench, if I get a wrench at your, that's just pretty much how it is. Or if you join the Discord, you get one for free. You don't need to shoot me one. If y'all could do me a quick favor and share your boy out, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a player to tell a hater. There's a Discord if anybody would like to pull up and chill. It has its ups and downs. Some days it's really active. Some days it's dead as fuck in there. So it's a very mixed crowd. So if you're easily faint of heart, I would suggest not to. But if you like to laugh, that's put it up real quick. Appreciate you, A-Dub. Also, if you'd like to support the show, because mind you, I'll never be able to reach monetization. I'm so low on my watch hours. It is incredibly sad and hilarious at the same time. Shoot your boy $1 or $2. Every penny is gratefully appreciated. And anywho, oh man, a lot's been going on, right? Man, especially within a lot that's going on over there in Minnesota, right? I don't know if y'all know or not, if you heard, but there's a shit ton of reason why I'm so not skeptical, but like a little befuddled, right? Because it's very weird. How Minnesota was more or less out the way in terms of like news and stuff like that, right? And then out of nowhere, it just becomes like a hub for like all kinds of like fucking news, right? Because a couple things happen over there. ICE takes out a couple people, and a lot of people are celebrating that, and a lot of those who are celebrating that are the supposed "don't tread on me" crowd. And it's very odd. It's very, very weird. Just to see the random and sudden switch up, right? On one hand, you have a bunch of liberals who are just like blatantly, openly degenerate, right? I mean, just all it's just ungodly. And then you have these conservatives who are supposed to be on the side of God and righteousness and small government and this, that, and the third. Now you see them celebrating the inaccuracies of the quote unquote checks and balances that we're supposedly supposed to be embracing. It's very odd because, on one hand, you have to say common sense would dictate if we have these checks and balances, right? Then that in and of itself says that if the government does something wrong, it has to pay for it in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And also vice versa, right? And but for some odd reason, logically, look at life with a broader lens. The misnomer, the psyop, whatever you want to call it, of said checks and balances don't exist. Because if there was, regardless of who committed the crime, via the civilian or the government in and of itself, somebody would pay for it, right? They would have to be held accountable for their actions. Apparently, it's okay for the government to do whatever it wants to you, while you're there living every day, check to check, struggling or damn near struggling, right? The nomer of like accountability dies because you're just there to fend for yourself. And I'm not saying that the government needs to take care of you and like shit like that. I'm saying like you're less than a peon, and the system can do whatever it wants to you. And ironically enough, the people within that same boat, you're a civilian, they're a civilian, they think them cheering the system on is going to win them brown nosing points of some sort, right? Now, the thing is, there's a thing called nuances. I'm not naive to that. Binary thinking isn't real, right? Everything is just black and white. Everything is just that is. There's a lot of nuances that go into everything, right? Life is imperfect. It's you know, it's random, unpredictable. And everybody nowadays has chosen a tribe, has chosen a clan, has chosen a team. A perfect scene in a movie, right? And because a lot of people get their life lessons from movies, right? Better than life itself. So I'll meet people where they're at. If y'all seen the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix, when he's sitting there having the interview with De Niro, and that part where he says that nobody's civil anymore, everyone screams at each other, everyone more or less has this rapid, just like a visceral, special form of like a hatred for each other now. Everyone believes that their political solution is the best one. Everyone thinks that their ideology is a good one, right? 9 times out of 10, none of these people ever call themselves out. They don't call their side out. They don't call nothing out, other than what they see the person in front of them saying, and and they parrot what they're saying. Want to know something really fucked up? I'm gonna throw a real curveball into y'all. I've said this many times, right? But if you don't know this about me, I'm very open and blatant about this. I really am. I am a National Socialist. You can look up what that means later. Why have I chosen that political ideology? Specifically, a lot of people get their news about it, but from movies and bullshit like that. Reason why I chose that political ideology is because both the Republican and the Democrat have essentially ruined this country. They've surrendered and sold out all bits and pieces of this country in all forms, especially of the government in and of itself. We're subservient to another country. We serve everybody but the American people. And this has pretty much sparked something in me personally that made me stop and look back and think, you know what? Maybe Hitler was right. Y'all can take that however you choose to take it. I'm not forcing it on you. I'm not begging for acceptance either. I can give two shits less. And what's really fucked up that this doesn't really get talked about much is nobody ever says anything about what's wrong with the country. They just want, they think everything is just Disneyland nowadays, right? Just as if nothing's going on. If people are just, oh, it's just, they went against the government, they deserve to die. Meanwhile, these are the same people who get fed Goy-Slop education every day and are so quick to, what's the word, pitch and toe? Right? For the system that doesn't give two shits about them and they would sell you out so fast. It's fucking crazy. There's only two if you really want to buckle down and really straight up. There's anarchism and there's National Socialism. There's Republicans and Democrats, conservatives, liberals. That shit's dead. That shit just doesn't exist anymore. There's no reason for it. Liberals have done nothing, and conservatives fucking don't conserve shit. Just a bunch of bootlicking bitches, too big on their fucking Goy-Slop Gatorade. But regardless of what the system does, it's always right. You're always wrong. This is where we're at now. We got corporations buying out houses and land. We have other countries buying out shitloads of land. We have billionaires buying out shitloads of land that nobody can do nothing with. Our so-called rights are just, at this point, it's like, what the fuck anymore, right? It's very odd to me that a lot of people are just so gung-ho and wanting to be on the side of Satan. It's crazy to me, bro. And it gets worse every day, right? That's what's fucking crazy about all this shit to me, is it's getting worse. And they think voting is going to is just going to do anything. If voting actually changed anything, if voting mattered, if voting changed the fucking way that you see things, if voting has done anything for the country, if the system is as evil as people say it is, why would the system let you do that? It's weird how nobody just says nothing about it. Put up real quick. Everyone just looks at you with that fluoride stare. Y'all can look up what that means later. Now, when you're telling them shit, all this YouTuber versus that YouTuber, and I'm just fucking thinking, how much money are we sending to Israel in the midst of all this bullshit going on? How much of it has another country come in and taken, you know, what was sold to them here? The biggest problem is Israel. That's the biggest problem. Then we have, they're not the only ones, but they're the main ones. There's other ones like China and all the other shit, right? Another big thing that's fucking annoying to me on here is a lot of people are so shit scared, fucking terrified of saying it's the Jews. You want to bring it up, you want to pretend you brought up the topic, but then when someone like me hits the panel and wants to discuss it, nah, let's move forward. We got to skip this. We got to this. We got to that. I don't get it. I was hoping this would be a good, happy, positive, upbeat stream, but I gotta get all the shit off my chest, brother. You can force somebody to watch something that's going down, stitch their eyes perpetually open, and they'll still find a way to excuse what they see. The duality of man, because sometimes here I am saying, yeah, the system's taking my rights, but sometimes I'm just like, I listen to some people talk and I'm just like, how the fuck were you born, man? It's like, and I shouldn't, right? Because I'm a Christian. I'm supposed to be thinking the best of people. I'm supposed to be wanting the best. I understand that. I do. But I don't tell them anything. I keep it to myself for the most part, 9 times out of 10. But I'm just listening to people talk, and I'm just like, you just said you were a Christian, and now you're fucking over here deliberately, openly provocating for, like, it's okay to go to strip clubs, a hooker's not bad, or, you know what I mean? Shit, just degenerate shit. Mind you, we're not perfect. We're not supposed to be. We're supposed to be with God where we're at, and build from there. Not stay from there. Come as you are, yes, but you don't stay there. You're supposed to come as you are and build from there and mature. But sometimes, right, and I'm not even talking shit because I have my own things to fucking deal with. I got my own sins, my own vices, my own what have yous, right? I am a professional sinner. I'm the top guy. I'm the, unlike, you know, people like Andrew Tate and Nick Fuentes and Andrew Tate and all of them. For the most part, I would say overall, it's very odd to me to hear people say that they're Christians at the same time deliberately promote sin. This is just me fucking ranting at this point, right? I'm not ever supposed to be cussing, but like I said, I have my own problems to deal with, so everybody else is just like kind of pointing the finger at them. right? A little bit low key. I'm not gonna lie, low key. But that one finger that's pointing at them, I have three pointing back at me. So it's kind of an even takeaway from it, I guess. Whatever. Anywho, if y'all want the link, and let me know, I'll post it. Another thing that kind of gets on my nerves, right, as a Christian, is when I hear people say that love thy neighbor, right? Low key, yes, but for the most part, and I'm not, mind you, I hate to sound like I'm being like I'm divisive or something like that, but I'm being blatantly honest with how I view things. Christians, in and of itself, we don't have allies in faith. We're not cool with Jews. We're not cool with Muslims. We don't have any, right? I'm valuable to hang out with a secularist than I would any of them two, because at least I know I'm getting who they are up front, right? At least I know that these are people who know who they are, right? Well, not entirely, but for the most part, you get what I'm saying. The reason why I say that is because they don't, mind you, secularists, Jews, and Muslims, all them, they're all the same, right? They don't view Christ as the one and true only living God. But at least I know with secularists, I'm getting what I see is what I get with them, better than those who pretend, masquerade as allies when really there's nothing friendship about them. You got Muslims in the street every day, especially in the UK, always trying to fight Christians. You got Israelis, Jews, and all that spitting on Christians in Israel and other places. We're the most mocked. We're the most ridiculed. Everybody else gets a pass. Everybody else is untouchable. Everybody else is among the protected. Not us. At least, because what I hate is like to say, I'm not like other Christians, I'm different. Shut your bitch ass up, man. Honestly, shut your bitch ass up. You're probably more than likely not a Christian to begin with. Because if we're trying to divide people, especially Christianity in and of itself, you're trying to fucking throw your faith away to please the world. That's bullshit. Shifting gears, right? Recently, those of you that are a nerd like me, Dragon Ball's back. Fucking happy about that. Very happy about that. It's not till late fall, right? In 2027, but nonetheless, we got the announcement yesterday. A game is coming, a few shows are coming. Everything's looking bright. Everything's looking bright for that. We're on the road to WrestleMania. In terms of like entertainment and stuff like that, wise, everything's looking pretty good. I'm very pleased. We got Virtual Fighter 6 coming. I don't know when. I'm gonna guess around the fall as well. They said it was supposed to be this year, but you know, with video games, especially with today, shit happens, things get delayed, or projects don't finish as fast as they would like it to be. Damn, it feels good to be back, bro. It feels good to be back. I'm ranting and saying a bunch of shit that is probably all over the place, but fuck it. I'm just here, minding my. If y'all want the link, let me know. This is what I pretty much do for the most part. Most of my live streams is just me monologuing, and I never know how long it's going to be, right? I've done lives where it's 5 minutes. I've done lives where it was 3 hours, just me fucking talking. And I'm just shooting from the hip. I don't really got no script, no specific topic, no. I used to do this thing where I was doing good at it too. I don't know why. Fucking, I get momentum and I fucking kill it. That's a me problem. That's my fault. Right? I'm not mad or disgruntled or disappointed with nobody but me. When I'm talking about myself, just for reference point. But I was doing this thing where I was talking about philosophers and such, right? Friedrich Nietzsche, Machiavelli, and others, right? Plato, and all them. And we've done lives to where, like, I would listen to the talking points, not of the everyday YouTube, man versus woman, shut up, bitch, you a broke nigga, he can't get no pussy, incel, I'm a pimp player, all that, I'm a whore bullshit. And that's, I'm specifically talking about the talking points of like the stuff that these philosophers would talk about. And I would talk about what would everyday appliance of those said philosophies be like. And people enjoyed it. I got people on the panel with those. And I think I might go back to doing that. That was my niche. That was my stilo. I felt good about it too. Because everybody's talking about YouTube drama. Hey, Kenny King, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. People liked it. We were able to have meaningful conversations. We got passionate sometimes, but oh shit, got trash. So I might go back to that soon. I gotta redo all the research, but it's cool. I'm gonna go back to I've done Nietzsche. I can go back to Machiavelli. Mind you, I'm not saying I'm the one responsible for introducing you to these type of people, right? I'm just some dude covering stuff on my live streams. That's all. Low key, I would be a liar if I didn't say that. I think it's pretty cool that I could provide something that isn't of the norm within the quote unquote space. Carve out my own template, my own space, right? Because I frequent a lot of different random types of spaces and channels. I'm over on black people channels, I'm over on white people channels, I'm over on my folks channels. I'm watching different types of content. I'm not glued to or married to any type of like specific what's the word? Man, I gotta fucking pick up a dictionary so I can have a more eloquated language when I'm talking. So I can at least pretend to look like I'm smart. I gotta get it. Oh shit, what's up, Snoop? I didn't even see you. I'm not even looking at my phone. I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm just like not even looking at the phone. Shout to Snoops. Likewise, brother. I send mine too. But yeah, like I was saying, fully digressed and missed my point. Mind you, everybody else is already doing that, right? Their own niche, their own space, their own template, their own this, that, and the third, right? And this is not me talking shit. It's just me stating my observation. These people are carving their niches and their templates and stuff. But caveat is it's kind of low, feels the same to me, right? Celebrities are getting talked about. This YouTuber versus this YouTuber versus this YouTuber, that YouTuber, that YouTuber. What sets me apart from all that is the fact that I'm not doing any of that. I'm not reviewing anyone's live. I'm not reviewing a clip of something that I saw somebody within the YouTube space, right? It's odd to be like that guy, right? Low key, at least to me. Where it's like, yeah, I'm different from them. I'm different. Fuck saying you're different, just be different. Not even being different for the sake of being different, just be yourself. And if yourself is happening to be different than that, so be it, right? Fuck words, put everything into action. Also, right, mind you, I'm not talking shit about nobody, right? I said I'm not. I'm engaging at these places too. I'm in the comment section. You guys see me. 9 times out of 10, I'm trolling just to get somebody mad and to keep the comments coming, right? And if I can get somebody on the panel mad, shit. That's like a cherry on top to me. Because then I have an open excuse to make him look stupid. But anywho, this has been therapeutic. Every time I start to go live, I'm like, man, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? Why am I doing this to myself? I am a glutton for pain. Because there have been days where I talked, right? I'm blatantly out of myself here. I have talked and nobody's pulled up. Not even left so much as a like or even cloud watched. And I was just yap and I would get what's on my mind out. and that would just be it. Wrap it up. It could be a 20-minute live. It can be a 2-hour live. Panelists, cloudless, audienceless, whatever. I'm just fucking there, grinding. Any other way, you know, to be honest with you, I appreciate it. I really do, regardless of how much someone likes or hates me, despises me, loves me. I appreciate it all. And do the same. I'm not really aiming for anything in particular over here. I'm just doing this just for the sake of fucking killing time. Just a real nigga doing real nigga shit. Know what I'm talking about? But anyhow, since nobody wants to join the panel, nobody wants to link out. The phone's about to die. I gotta charge this bitch. I think I'm gonna cut it early. I appreciate all of you who pulled up, regardless of whether you're cloud watching, left the like and left, didn't say nothing, left the comment and left, or still here. I respect the shit out of y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate you giving the little guy a little bit of piece of your time. I wholeheartedly thank you all. I really do. I will see you guys when I see you tomorrow. I'm on the West Coast, so I'm 2 to 3 hours behind all of you. So the timings from my lives are different than everybody else who's predominantly on the East Coast or in the South. They get the benefit of having the time ahead for them. I don't. So that's cool. I'm up north in the Bay Area. Everybody I meet on here is always from either the South or the East Coast. Detroit, Philly, Chicago, Texas, Florida, everything else outside of California. It's very rare that I get to talk to people from California. Feels good. But before my phone dies. Baby. 2%. Okay. I'll see y'all on the next one. I love y'all. Goodbye.